First off, we're all trying to figure out, right, what caused this collapse in the first place here in Chinese stocks.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing story, isn't it? You have Greece on one side and you have China being completely overshadowed, but it's largely a story of retail investors in China being egged on by the Chinese government through the state-run media to scoop up shares, to expand the equity market, and then the script gets entirely flipped. You have some selling, and then it's basically widespread panic. The state media doesn't intervene to kind of prop things up, and then the panic just spreads, and now the Chinese government basically has no control over the situation any longer.
But Boris, why did the government say go ahead and buy stocks? I mean, I thought real estate was the big thing. Are they giving them easy money, less expensive money to buy?
Sure. Yeah. So as people are probably aware, there was some concerns over an overexpansion of credit in China.
Yeah.
And equity markets were viewed as the vehicle to allow companies to get financing and to allow investors to have a bigger stake in the market. And so that was really what the reason the Chinese government wanted to encourage equity market participation.
Right, and also like the property markets were getting kind of hot, and so like why not put it into stocks? But they've done things like they've suspended IPOs, state media out there saying don't panic, easy for them to say, and they've also taken some of the rules or some of the methods from the 1929 crash?
Yeah, so for example, the PBOC, as you guys are aware, the PBOC is getting involved trying to cut rates. With the 1929 crash, you have brokers getting involved and mutual funds getting involved, saying they're going to set floors for prices on stocks, that they're going to commit a certain amount of capital and not sell. That harkens back to what we saw, back in the 20s and the 30s. So far, largely unsuccessful. It seems like analysts are pretty... there's a consensus that this isn't working, and to some extent, it's causing the panic to grow.